said it, boy, I'm flawless. Couple of things that I did to sharpen. So they let my I sick of they body, no time for no bargain. Gotta feel my only son. Gotta feel my little daughter. She cherishes everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything I ever bought her. Hitting in every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up.
One game for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It is Game 7, and it's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. We're at Chesapeake Energy Arena in downtown OKC. Tonight, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder getting set to match up with the San Antonio Spurs. Hi, everyone. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, we look at the Thunder coming in. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals. But the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance, shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
And a lot of times in this league...
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Spurs in possession. Probing the defense. Second effort. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Westbrook into the front court. 2-point advantage. George up against DeRozan. Has a look. Paul George, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
The shot turned away by Adams.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Westbrook. Pass to the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And he connects on the first free throw. He delivers with 2 free throws. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. To Paul George. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
To Murray. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
George. Almost. And he's not getting the call.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
And the basket good at the rim. He'll let one fly from half court. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Converts in the paint. Nice. Finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Baseline drive. Slams it down. And there was no stopping him that time.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Thunder have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Westbrook. From the painted area, won't go down. He wants it at the rim and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
George, defended by DeMar DeRozan. For three, that's rebounded by the Spurs. Trying to cash in, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. And he hits.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
San Antonio with the basketball. DeJounte Murray. Shot from the lane won't go. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Deep two there, won't go. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets a look, can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To George. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. probing the defense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That no good, off the mark. Deep three at the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Spurs didn't hold back in that opening half when it came to their offense. Their offensive output has been amazing, and it doesn't look to be slowed anytime soon. They've been providing no shortage of highlights. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs. The Thunder would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard. And it's easy to see how they got here. They're just settling for shots on the perimeter, and they're not making an effort to challenge the interior defense.
First half stats. Player of the half. First half stats. Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Cold.
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Spurs, they're really feeling it today with an offense that looks stunning. The way they play here today makes me think it's not going to stop in the upcoming half. I'm very impressed by their offense, and even better, their team chemistry. The Spurs came out aggressive. The Spurs lit up. And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
To Adams. The rebound taken by San Antonio. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
George matched up with DeRozan. To Westbrook. Paul George. Baseline drive. Love the hustle. Sprawled out on the deck. Baseline drive. off the assist.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Westbrook to Adams. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
It's good. And one.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. The Thunder will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. To Adams. Oh, he got a piece of it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
San Antonio ball. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Adams. Short jumper stays out. Has a chance. Not going down for him this time. Westbrook with the basketball. His guy's down 11. George. For three. Not that time. He missed it.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Beyond the arc for three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Desperation shot here from half court. That ends the third quarter. All Spurs so far. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Adams to Paul George. Westbrook to George. Has a look. And he buries it.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Spurs have it. Stuffs it down with authority.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
out the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple. Is the best way.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Curling inside, and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Paul George. Drive here, but the shot stays out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
To Adams. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Westbrook to George. Gets it in the left corner. Deep right corner. George. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Murray. And it's George with the block shot.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Not that time. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
From 18 feet, at the buzzer. It's the Spurs who are victorious. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs made it official with today's emotional win. They'll be the ones representing the Western Conference in the NBA Finals. They'll also be the ones celebrating in the locker room for a long time tonight. Check out the leading scores for the San Antonio Spurs. The Thunder weren't able to advance after that tough loss. I got a sense they didn't expect for their offseason to start just yet. I know what the feeling's like, and it can be tough, but it's all about how you come back from it. Who knows what they'll be like next season? It'll be interesting to see for sure.
Game track. Rebounds.
The Oklahoma City Thunder suffered a discrepancy in their rebounding, and in turn, it resulted in a loss. Rebounds are certainly not a glamorous stat, but wins are. And without competitive rebounding, you're not going to get wins.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.